guys, how's it going? Welcome to April's bullet journal video. It's like actually sunny. Just Britain things. I hope you're having a nice day today. If you're new here, my name's Yvette. I make monthly bullet journal videos as well as other kinds of videos. So if you want to be notified of any of my other videos, remember to subscribe, grab a hot drink, grab a coffee, get cozy, and let's get on with the video. Okay, so first off for this spread is the cover page. Here is all the different types of paper and stuff that I was thinking of using. This glittery card is actually sticky on the back. It's peel off sticky card, which is awesome, makes it so easy. I also have these origami papers and this shiny gold and green paper, which was actually my inspiration for this month. Oh, and I also have this green foam I bought as well. So this month I really wanted to do a Art Deco kind of style journal spread, but with plants and things as well. So lots of gold, lots of green. I started off by cutting out a square of this parcel paper, and then using this gold Art Deco style tape, I made a border around the outside. These are the reference pictures I was using while I was making the spread. So lots of diamonds and lots of stripes and things like that. I cut out some thin strips of this sticky cardboard and I stuck them down over the top of the diamond. I then took this shiny wrapping paper and cut out some triangles and stuck those around it. And then I decided I wanted some green in the background first, so I took them off and made some bigger green triangles and stuck those down behind. I found these Art Deco style tiny stamps in a clearance bin at the craft store, and I thought they were perfect for this month. And I used these as a guide to write out April on the front page, using my gold pen. I love this pen, it's so good, it shows up on everything. I also bought these really long gold stickers, and I thought they would be perfect to go around as the border for each page. These were really fiddly to start off with, but I get better as it goes on, I promise. I then cut out 2 plant pot shapes out of brown paper, and then using the green foam, I cut out lots of different size leaf shapes. I'm not sure why, but when I think Art Deco, I think of fiddly figs, so that's the kind of leaf shape I was going for when I was cutting these out. So I just glued down the pot at the bottom and added the leaves going up the page. I then drew in the stem with this brown felt tip, but I actually go over it again later on with the gold pen because it shows up better than the brown one. I also used the gold pen to outline each of the leaves. And I outlined the pots as well. I also had these gold sticky gem stickers, and so I put some of those on the pots for more decoration. And that's the front page all finished. On the other side is my quote page. So for this, I started off by cutting out some thin strips of the gold card and green paper and stuck them down in this stripy pattern. I then put another brown paper diamond in the middle and put tape around the edge of that as well, but this time I cut each piece in half. And then, like on the front page, I put a little square of the gold card at the bottom and added some strips as well. And then added some more green and gold triangles as well. And then to write out the quotes on the page, I used my little letter stamps that I just bought. I tried using the gold pen to ink up the stamps, but it did not show up very well, so I ended up using a green pen instead, and that worked great. So my quote for this month was "Shine Bright." I thought it matched well with the theme, and now that spring is here, I feel like I'm coming out of my cocoon and I'm ready to get going with the rest of the year. I then added more plants at the bottom, like on the front page, and outlined them in the same way. And again, I used these long gold stickers to make a border around the edge, and then this gap at the top looked a bit empty, so I added some more tiny triangles. And that's the first 2 pages done. The next 2 pages are for my monthly calendar. I don't really do weekly calendars in my threads because I tend not to use them and then they go to waste and then I get sad. So I just put all the stuff I have going on for this month into this one page. I was a bit stuck on this page and I wanted to keep the diamond theme going, but I wasn't sure what to do. But then I looked over at my green origami paper and it fit the page perfectly. So satisfying. So I just folded that in half and cut it down the middle and stuck that in the background. I then added tape around the edge like before and added the gold detail as well. I really liked the stripes on the quote page, so I did the same thing on here in the top 2 corners. And more triangles. And then I had a nightmare. It's fine, it's fine. I stuck it down and just made sure I put some extra glue along the rip, but by the end you can't tell, so it's fine. I used the gold pen to outline the calendar and draw in all the boxes. For some reason, the first 2 boxes of the calendar ended up being really big, so I just cut the top off and no one will ever know. I then used a green fine liner to number all the boxes. This is also the pen that I will use to fill in this month's spread with when I go to actually use it. I stuck small rectangles at the top and stamped the first letter of each day of the week over the top. I knew I wanted to write out April somewhere on the spread, but I couldn't work out a good place to put it. So I decided to put it in the middle at the top, which I've not done before, which is cool. So I just wrote out April the same as I did on the front page. Again, more brown paper plant pots and leaves going up the side. That's really hard to say. Brown paper plant pots, brown paper plant pots. At the bottom is for you guys, where I write down how many subscribers there are. As of this video coming out, we are at 340 subscribers, which is amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Every time I look in my journal and I see that little number of you guys who stick around, it makes me really happy and keeps me really motivated, so thank you. I then used the long gold stickers to outline around both of the double pages. And that's the calendar finished. On the next page, as per usual, I wanted to do my latest playlist spread. This month I wanted to use the whole page, so I started off by writing out latest playlist using the stamps and sticking that at the bottom. I then stuck down loads of these brown squares, but again, I ended up ripping them off to put green squares down in the background first, and then sticking the brown squares back over the top afterwards. This spread shows the songs I've added to my playlist this month, even if they're ones I've heard before. And each of these squares is for one song. I then used the gold pen to join up the squares to make them look like they were some kind of fancy dangly decorations. I then took these gold dot stickers and stuck one on the top of each diamond. So my songs for this month were Pardon Me I Have to Go Now by Hanabi, Virtual Insanity by Jamiroquai, Cloud Busting by Kate Bush, Hounds of Love by Kate Bush, and Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush. I'm gonna be honest, I was coming back from a night out and I was a little bit tipsy and I was just vibing, and that's why they're in here. No shame. Nancy Boy by Placebo, Molly's Chambers by Kings of Leon, Porcelain by Moby, and Luminous Sword by Yuki Kaijiura. Let me know what you think of my collection of songs in the comments below. And then more long stickers to go around the border. I also added some more green and gold stripes at the bottom, and then I put a couple of small leaves in just to fill in the gap. For the last page of this month's spread, I really wanted to try and just leave a blank space for me to do some writing in. So I kept it really simple. I just put a couple of the triangles at the top and then some plants at the bottom. And then put a border around it in the same way. And that's this month's journal finished. This spread was so fun. I think this is one of my favourite spreads I've
honestly maybe ever done. I think it came together really well, and I hope you guys like it.
And that was my April bullet journal spread. I really loved the colours and how shiny it was, and all the different textures of like the foam and the shiny wrapping paper and stuff. And at least if it's interesting, it's more motivation for me to keep it up to date throughout the month as well, instead of just neglecting it. We've all done it, we've all been there. If you did like the video, remember to click like, it really helps out my channel. And if you want to see more, subscribe. I'll link a playlist for all of my other bullet journal videos if you want to see more. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys! It's so nice that it's finally staying light outside. It makes these videos so much easier. And it makes me really happy.